Are there any additional educational courses or materials that you would recommend students to utilize while in the boot camp?
Yeah, so I the one that I really recommend is already part of Avocademy. And it's actually in some of the modules that it'll take you to this external website. It's called UXL, so UXCEL. UXL is great. I like to call it like the Duolingo of UX UI because that's how it's structured. Like um you learn like little bits of information and you can dedicate like 5 minutes a day. You can dedicate an hour a day if you want. Um, but yeah, I think the curriculum in our academy is pretty robust to that, so that if you do have doubts about something, it may be like some hidden resource that's in there. You just need to look for it. I will say like for Figma, YouTube is great. Um, for those of you that don't know, Figma is the software that we use in our academy, and not just our academy, but it's one of the industry standard tools, and it's fantastic. But yeah, definitely relied on YouTube a lot for that.
Yep, I agree. At the time that I took the foundations course, from the time I took foundations course until now, the program has grown a lot. And honestly, I think like every month there's things added to it. So it's become a very robust program. So I wouldn't have any like additional per se material or courses to recommend besides just focus on what they give you um, in the foundations course. That is going to be literally your foundation. Focus on that first. And then maybe I do have a recommendation for transitioning from after you end foundations and transition into CJ. If there's anything I would recommend, I would just recommend one book, and that is all, so that you can take it all in. And it's called Get Into UX. And the exact author's name I cannot pronounce, but I will type it in the chat. And he also has a YouTube video, he has a YouTube channel called like VA Experience, something along those lines. So I'll go ahead and just write it on the chat, but that'll help to give a very like high level, big picture view that I think will help from that transition from foundations to DJ.